Yeah, welcome back again to Infoguns. And in this video, you're going to be making your own list. Your list of 5 movie villains who might actually
Oh,
be right. Yeah.
hmm.
I mean, if you think about why they are doing what they are doing, their methods might be questionable, but yeah, they are doing bad things. But I mean, if you take a deep look at it, are they actually wrong? So, 5, just give me 5. It's not going to be a lot.
It's not going. It's still a lot.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be in no particular order, right? So
Well, of course, yeah.
just give me your five.
Yeah.
Okay, number one. Let's talk about Raymond the Reddington.
Okay, Raymond Reddington
So
from
uh,
Blacklist.
probably just speaks for itself. Of course, he's selfish. You can see, you know, but majority of what he does are kind of like crimes that
That are
don't
victimless.
affect the innocent, So
Okay.
like the victims are usually like criminals, right?
Bad
And
people.
some of them is trying to, like, for example, there was one I was watching um where the blacklist I dropped for the FBI was this smuggling ring that they don't care. They smuggle people in from Europe, but they don't care whether they die or not. You understand? Like, so there are so
I
many.
mean, even smuggling on its own is a crime, whether they die or not. So,
So that's what I'm. So first understand, he's a
yeah.
criminal. So he's
Yeah.
not against the smuggling.
Oh, okay. It's just.
He's a
Okay.
criminal. He's a villain, right? He's not against the smuggling, but he's
Okay.
against the fact that you don't care if you overstock them. Some of them just die, and you just move on with your life.
Okay. I mean, that's. I don't see how that might be right in any way because it's part of the whole crime. I mean, I don't know whether this is going to be on your list, but I was thinking of maybe giving you an example of what I will have in mind, but I'll let you go on. Yeah. That's
No,
one.
give me the example. Well,
Okay. Think about someone like Frank Castle, the Punisher.
hmm
Yeah, his whole family killed and
yeah,
everything, and make sure that punished everyone involved and tries to make sure that nobody else suffers that kind of tragedy. So it becomes like more like a vigilante trying to stop people. So
yeah,
in essence, I mean, you could say, right, you should leave that for
yeah.
the law
The same
enforcement
thing, right?
agencies, right? But he is
Wait,
not
hold
really
on.
committing the
Hold
crime.
on, let me give you the same justification with Raymond
Yeah,
Reddington, right?
yeah,
With the example I gave you, right?
yeah,
These are people that are coming from war-torn countries. They're killing
yeah.
them in their own country,
Oh,
right? And they're trying to get to the United States.
oh, okay. So the
So
smuggling is not for maybe to bring them here to
no, no,
do
no, 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 no.
slave work or
At
anything.
least for that particular episode,
Yeah,
they
okay.
they were like kids and their family that are
Oh,
trying to
okay.
run
So
away from
trying to escape
Syria.
from. Okay, okay,
Exactly. So that's what it was. So
okay,
if I go by your logic,
okay,
that's a justifiable
okay. I get
crime.
what you're saying now. So,
Okay. So
okay,
that's Raymond Reddington,
okay, one.
And this is do you know I'm going with this? Like bad guys that when I watch I kind of like. So number two, I don't know if I like him that much, but I kind of understood a little bit. Killmonger,
Okay,
Black Panther.
Killmonger. I mean, I'll definitely have Killmonger on my list also. Yeah. So,
So he's just like the cutest uh the killed his dad when he was young. He
yeah,
tried to behave as if he was not part of the tribe. You know,
yeah.
he had to do
So,
what he had to do, right?
yeah, and I think the actual fight. I mean, at least the one with Black Panther is trying to get a resource out to the world. Let the world have these resources. Let's use this resource to actually dominate the world, not keep it for Wakanda alone, make it a secret. Like, let's use it. Let's dominate the world. If the other countries in the world have access to this kind of thing, like nobody will even be challenging them at anything. So let's kind of understand his position, but his methods were
The
not great.
third one, everybody's gonna kill me, but Thanos.
Thanos.
You know,
Oh
we talk
god.
about climate change. We talk
Resources being
about,
depleted, right?
talk about all this thing going on in the world.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like there's an end to it, and someone is like, "Well, let me snap my finger and just kill half of them.
But I have a question. Like, I don't know whether it was mentioned at any point during the Avengers series. Like, was there a methodology? I don't know. Was there any logic behind who dies or who doesn't? Like, or is there like people that are useful that will contribute meaningfully to the worlds, different worlds, are going to remain alive, and people that will maybe be criminals or things will die, or it's just random?
For me, it was random,
I
right?
think it looks random, right? It looks
Like,
random, yeah,
yeah, like there were some people that their kids were taken away, and there were
yeah.
some people that the parents were taken away. There were siblings that the brother was gone and the sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Because even losing part of the
those.
Avengers, people that are even meant to protect some of these worlds, right? Losing part of them, like when he snapped his finger, was also a
I don't know
question.
why my
Yeah.
answers to this are kind of controversial.
Yeah.
Number 4,
Okay.
Lucifer.
Lucifer in the movies, right? Not in the real life.
Oh, no, no. In the
In
series,
the series,
Lucifer.
Lucifer. Okay.
Not just
Yeah.
in that particular. If that Lucifer existed, that's all.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Lucifer.
like
Like you kind of get it, right?
the way it was portrayed, you know,
Yeah.
you would be like, ah, okay,
Like he was a victim, right?
never killed anyone, came
Yeah.
here, never influenced anything. Everybody just assumes he
That we all
was
just blame
that
him for
guy.
things. Yeah.
Just blame him for everything. He did rebel,
Yeah.
so that's on him. He
Yeah.
did the rebellion thing that earned him the right to go and rule hell and all that.
Yeah.
But you know, like I said, what happens is always that you find yourself what liking the supposed villain.
Lucifer. So
So
don't forget, my question is that's maybe right. Like if you think about what they are doing, man, like you
exactly,
can't really blame them.
I'm
Like,
I'm
yeah, they might be
almost certain
right.
that you've not watched the series Lucifer.
No, I have. I just stopped
Oh,
like
you
maybe the
did.
second season. Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
you're like, what does your heart
But,
desire? Force them to say
that's
those
what I'm
kind of things.
saying. Like
Yeah.
the whole point of Lucifer
Yeah.
or whoever wrote that series
Mm.
is to
Get his own point of view, right?
yeah to let you know. Oh, maybe the greatest villain of all time is actually not supposed to be a
A
villain.
villain,
To
right?
the point that they ended the series by him now going back to hell as a therapist and helping people to cross to heaven. That's how they ended it.
I
So
didn't, I didn't watch at the end, right? That's
that's
crazy.
what I'm saying. So, like, if that Lucifer
That's
actually
shocking.
existed, everybody should support that one, right?
Wow.
So,
Yeah, I mean that's that because that becomes a salvation for people, right? I
yeah,
can live my life the way I want it, go to hell, then I can bank on the Lucifer himself to get me into heaven. Wow, that's crazy. That's wild.
yeah. So the last one, you might
Yeah,
you might need
the
to
last
help
one.
me.
Yeah.
Maybe I should do it myself. You know, I don't know whether I can remember
Who's the person?
the um the the name of the character, but
Okay.
it was Gerard Butler. So yeah, Clyde Shelton.
Oh, in what's it called?
Law
Law
abiding
abiding citizen,
citizen.
right?
Oh
Yeah.
my god. I have never loved a villain more than I love Gerald Butler in that
Mm.
in that movie.
Yeah.
Of course, at the end, he overdid it. There was a point if he had stopped, he would have gotten away with everything and all that.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, if you do this, they died. You're trying to sweep it under the rug. You're saying, you know, lawyers that will be like, don't go to court if you're not going to win.
Yeah.
You want to maintain your conviction rates and all that. So I'm like, this is a genius, man. Let's mess everything up. So
Yeah.
that was a villain that I liked.
Yeah, law-abiding citizen. I mean,
Yeah.
it's been years since I watched that movie. I mean, I can't even remember the whole plot, but I remember
Oh my
how
god.
crazy, like
They didn't know
how
who he was,
intense.
right? Like
Yeah,
even he,
exactly.
he thought was an ordinary guy. Everything
Yeah,
happened, and then eventually they met a CIA guy that just gave them a lowdown and say, "Oh, it's a think tank. You want someone killed that's unkillable? You call him. You call Clyde.
yeah,
So yeah, that'll be my
yeah.
top five.
So your list of
Top
five
five,
villains
not villain.
that might actually be right. Raymond Reddington from Blacklist, Killmonger from the Marvel Universe, Thanos from the Marvel Universe, Lucifer from the Lucifer series, and Gerard Butler as, what did you call his name
Like
again?
Shelton,
Clark Shelton from the Law
a
Abiding
Biden citizen.
Citizen. That's
If you guys have not watched any of those movies and series,
yeah, go
watch it.
see them, right?
Yeah,
So, I mean, for me, if I'm to add one or two, I would say maybe General Zod, right? So, I mean,
I
trying to
hate
save
Zod.
his,
I don't care.
I mean, it was
I don't care. I hate
his
Zod.
world was dying, trying to save his own
I
world, and
still don't
he
care.
doesn't
I hate
care how he saves his people. Then who
Maybe I just
else?
don't like his character. Yeah, maybe it's justified. I get that.
Yeah. Sometimes I think about Loki too. Like, is it really
Yeah,
bad?
Loki
Is it
was gonna
really good?
be on my list.
Yeah.
I was like, Loki was just like a jokester to me. He
Yeah.
wasn't really a bad guy like
Yeah,
that.
because if I remember the story correctly, the Asgardian people went to his
No,
own
it
world,
was a war. They
killed
had
everyone,
they
took him.
lost.
Yeah,
No, they didn't kill everyone. They
I
killed
mean they killed a lot of people. Yeah,
killed the king, and then
yeah,
they took him.
took him.
Was
Yeah,
there.
and all that. Yeah.
So,
So
but it
yeah,
was clear that he was trying to hurt Thor, not the queen, right? So
yeah,
that means there was some affection there.
and even Odin. Yeah,
Yeah, he knew he could not do anything to Odin.
yeah,
He was just behaving like this stubborn child, right?
yeah,
And
like
that
a
was why when
blank.
things started happening, when the woman died, he cried, all those
Yeah,
things like that. So he's not a true villain. He's a
yeah. It's
yeah, and
just here and
when,
there, every
when
time.
you not pivot into his own series,
Exactly,
then you
Loki.
actually
Then
see that he's not a
yeah,
villain. So
yeah.
that's why I just said let me shelve that.
Yeah, yeah, and maybe one more Rajagu also for me. So yeah, with him.
Rejagu.
Yeah, I mean I mean
It was,
maybe it was previously bad, then he came back
Rejagu was
trying to.
honorable. I will
Yeah,
give you that.
yeah. So
He was just living by the principles of
exactly,
the
like
assassins, whatever they call themselves.
yeah, societies and
Yeah,
trying to make sure they follow their code, that they become
yeah.
corrupt and all of
So,
that.
so
So
yeah, I guess the only reason why maybe I'm not looking at the Rejagu is that it's a title. I, I felt like he just stepped in when he needed to. He wasn't really a villain too like that, right? Like, and it
yeah,
was
that
it
is like
was
the
short part.
main
It
character,
was
right?
yeah, like
Yeah,
eventually, what's his name? Arrow.
yeah. Green Arrow. What's his name?
What's his
Arrow.
name?
Yeah. Oliver Queen, right?
Oliver Queen became
Yeah,
Rejagu.
yeah. Exactly.
So then I'm like, yeah, so I didn't even think
Yeah,
about that anyway.
yeah,
That was not an option for me.
yeah.
What I was thinking about, there were episodes of Superman where Lex Luthor, you'll be like,
Oh,
okay,
okay.
maybe there's a
I
judgment
mean,
for trying to
I
do
don't
this.
think there's anything to justify Lex Luthor. I really,
No,
I think about it.
you
I
watch
just
if you
is it?
watch so think about it this way. Have you watched this series before? The Boys.
No.
Okay, so that's how you think about it. Like The Boys is about superheroes, right?
Hmm.
With looking at them through the lens if they actually exist, not what the comics and Marvel and DC are trying to portray.
Oh,
What
okay.
they would actually be like.
What it
So,
actually be
so
like?
like they are humans with extraordinary ability.
Yeah,
They will mess up like humans.
yeah,
The majority of them
definitely.
will be
I mean, you have
villains.
so much power.
Not
No
so much
one
power.
person
Imagine
should have. Yeah,
Superman. Like nobody can
yeah.
touch you, you can kill anybody. You
Can
will
hear
not be that
things.
honorable.
Yeah, because you hear things that you shouldn't hear that will
You
make
understand?
you
You
do
will not
bad
even be
things.
that honorable. You have so much
Yeah,
power. It's
yeah,
like when people talk about like I've seen 80s and they're talking about God can be all powerful and all merciful.
yeah.
And the
Exactly.
point is
That's
looking
what it will
from the
actually
view
look
of
like.
humans, which
Humans.
is
Yeah,
like if human is all powerful,
yeah.
the probability that that person will also be all
Oh,
merciful doesn't work, right? So,
yeah,
and that's what Superman is like. Okay, I have so much power, but I have to respect everybody.
yeah.
So
I
think
mean,
about
you
it
could
that way. Like
see
if you think
through
about Lex Luthor
things
with the
and
idea that
mm,
that's what he's thinking. Like
yeah,
this guy has power. If he turns it on, it can wipe us out. I must
yeah,
kill him.
yeah.
So it was the honorable mention for me. Like
I had this conversation with somebody that was many, many years ago, talking about Superman, and it was like he would go to the beaches and just be looking through women's clothes and the
right?
X-ray vision.
You know
I was
what
like,
I'm
"Are
saying?
you nuts? Like you have so much power. That's what you want to to
But
use it
but
for."
if he's a man, maybe who knows?
Yeah,
And we don't know what kind of man he is, right? Like what if
yeah,
he's a pervert?
yeah,
He has
exactly.
all the power. So do you get my point? So like to an
Yeah,
extent, if you look at it from that lens, you'll be
Yeah.
like, okay, maybe Lex Luthor should not have been the villain that he is.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean, that's this has been a long conversation, 15 minutes.
I
So I mean
enjoyed
it's been
it.
cool,
So
interesting, yeah,
I hope you
talking
guys
about
are
those
going to
movies.
enjoy it also.
Yeah, and we hope you enjoy it also. So if you think there's a villain that you kind of relate to, you understand why they do what they do, let's have them in the comment section. And don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications for more video like this, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
See you guys. Bye.